We have a good representation of students, and we also have some community members, some friends here at the DAC. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, yes, February 14th. I promised last month I'd give everyone a rose, so maybe after I finish up my opening segment, I'll run over to Hy-Vee or something, or Price Chopper, or give them all representation. But no, we appreciate you being here. This is Coffee with the Community. My name is Dallas Ackerman. I'm the Director of Communication, and we have a great presentation for you. Each year, usually second semester, we like to bring in Colleen Jones, our Director of College and Career Readiness, to share the positive momentum that's going on with all of these opportunities for our students to get these real-world experiences. And we've actually benefited in our communication department the last 2 years in that we have had some internal interns. We expanded that from 1 last year to now 3 this year, and they are doing some awesome things for us, and I think we'll hear a little bit of their story as the students come up after a bit. Before I turn the microphone over to Colleen, though, I did want to remind everyone of our next Coffee with the Community, and we had a little bit of an alteration to our schedule. With March coming up, we had some conflicts. We have spring break in there as well, so we are actually taking March off. We'll be back in here in April on Thursday, April 18th. We'll get a strategic plan update as that is now starting to ramp up that work. And then, believe it or not, Dr. Tucker will be in here on Thursday, May the 16th. And guess what? We'll put a bow on the 2018-2019 school year and turn our attention to 1920. So it's been a good year. Look forward to this morning. Colleen, if you'd like to make your way up. Again, Colleen has done such great work to provide these opportunities. She's going to introduce some folks, I'm sure, in the room. I know we have a representative from Northland CAPS who Colleen works with closely, and others. So at this time, give a big round of applause for Miss Colleen Jones.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, first I have to say that behind all of these programs are a team that work to help make this happen, not only within the school district, but within our community. And so it truly is a team effort because we want to provide as many opportunities for our students so that they can learn more about what's out there and experience it and be able to make some informed choices in their future. So I'm blessed to have several students who are here today and community partner who will share a little bit with you about that. So first of all, I want to just share what our goals are. And you can see that what we want to do is to create partnerships. And the reason we create partnerships is so that we can provide more opportunities for our students. We want to build capacity for the next generation of workers, create a pipeline for several of our industries. And there are a lot of industries in Kansas City who need workers, and we hear that all the time. So we want to provide those opportunities for kids to explore a little bit while they're in high school. Not that they have to be on a definite career path, but just to have opportunities to say, I do like this, I want to learn more, or this is really something that I'm not interested in. That is as much a benefit to find that out as it is to know exactly what they want to go into. And so that's what we are really trying to do. So today I will highlight, first of all, both of our career centers. The Area Career Center is located in Excelsior Springs, and several of the programs that you'll see listed are ones that you might not normally know they are available to our students. So, and Northland Career Center, same thing. Northland Career Center is in Platte City with a lot of the programs that our students are enrolled in as well. So they go there for half a day, enrolled in those programs. They can go their junior, senior year. And so that's something we want parents to really know that it's available. So as they start planning for their high school career, knowing about these programs is really important. So at this time, I have 2 students, one from Excelsior Springs Career Center and one from Northland Career Center. And if I could have them come up and tell a little bit about what they're doing. We have Daniel and Ayana, and I'll let them introduce themselves a little bit, and they can tell you what they do at the career centers.
Hi, I'm Daniel McInich. I'm from Excelsior Springs Career Center. This is my second year in the electrical trades program. So what I do out there is I get to go to Excelsior Springs, and instead of being in a classroom all day, I get to learn a little bit in the classroom. Then I get to take what I learned in the classroom onto a job site and work with my hands. So actually, for example, today we have a customer who wants us to finish their house for us. So what we get to go do is go out to their house and put in all the electrical work, all the wires, wire up everything, put in anything electrical you can think of. That's what we get to do. So I get the opportunity to learn a lot about the electrical world and find out all these interesting things about what I might want to do in the future, which is actually contributing, because I've determined that I want to be an electrical engineer. So I got the background in being an electrician, so I can take that knowledge and apply it to becoming an electrical engineer.
And my name is Ayana Wooten, and I am in the Construction Technologies class at Northland Career Center. We work more in a shop. We don't really go out to like houses and work on that. We do a lot of things. We learn a lot of the basics, like learning how to use hand tools. We do plumbing, electrical, masonry, carpentry. We do a little bit of everything. We just recently got a grant so we could build a mock-up, and so we are currently working on the roof part of the mock-up, and I mean we're building it from the floor up. We're doing all the electrical, the HVAC class, the heating, ventilation, air conditioning is going to come in and put in all the HVAC stuff in there. We're going to do the electrical, carpentry. We're going to do 4 different kinds of siding. Being in the construction technologies class it's a lot of fun. It's really eye-opening. Whenever I first went, I didn't even know what part of the construction industry I wanted to go into. But being in the class, I've decided that I wanted to go into electrical. But yeah, we learn a lot of basics, and it's like you're building a family. So it's a lot of fun.
Thank you. So you're kind of getting a feel of who the stars of the show are today. Not me, it's the students. What they're gaining is so important and so valuable. So another program that I'd like to share with you, and it's one that you've probably heard of in the last few years, it's Northland CAPS, or Northland Center for Advanced Professional Studies. So that program is similar. It's a 2.5 hour a day program for students to actually go to a site. And so unlike the career centers where they go to one location, Northland CAPS goes to different locations based on the strands that they attend. For example, a couple places in Liberty that they attend, the medical strand, Liberty Hospital has partnered with Northland CAPS, and then for the engineering strand, Magna, LMV Magna has partnered with them as well. So they actually will go to the businesses and find out what some of those projects are, learn a little bit more about that strand. Then second semester, they will actually apply for an internship with a company. Could be that company, could be other companies. And I know that throughout the Northland, there are over 400 internships that students will have. We partner with 7 other school districts, and so it's provided a lot of opportunities since we're able to partner with those other districts. So at this time, I'd like to have Ayana come up here and tell a little bit about the engineering strand that she is in and what she's doing.
Hello, my name is Ariana Tormes, and I'm a junior at Liberty North High School, and I am in the Engineering and Advanced Manufacturing strand for Northland CAPS, and I really enjoy this program. I get different real-world experiences by the different site visits. We go to different engineering firms and just different different job opportunities for my future. And I didn't really know which field of engineering that I wanted to go into, but now that I have been in this program, I know that I want to be an architectural engineer. And that has also opened up different college visits, just knowing what I want to do. And I feel like I wouldn't know what I want to do if I didn't do the Northland CAPS program. And also just the combination of different high schools, because all my classmates, they go to a different high school than me, and I wouldn't know them really without this Northland CAPS program. So that my classmates have really just became my second family. I feel like I have a better relationship with them than I do people that I've gone to the same school with since elementary school. So I really love this program, and just being in this program, I feel like I'm more successful for my future.
So you've heard a little bit about the networking and the relationships that are built, that's hugely important for our students as they go out into what their next stage in life is. I think we all know how important networking is, so we're glad to see that they are gaining those experiences as well. Here's another picture of some Northland CAPS folks that are working with businesses, and then also the medicine and healthcare strand. Something that we started a couple years ago, as Dallas mentioned, is the Career Internship Program. This is a program within Liberty Public Schools. We are a small city within the school district and have lots of opportunities for our students, so we capitalized on that a little bit to find out how can students who want to have an internship experience but yet not really leave the campuses and go further out because it doesn't allow it in the schedule, or it allows them to maybe have an hour and a half a day instead of a 2.5-hour time frame during the year. So we started the internship program a couple years ago, and you can see some examples that are here right now. And today I've asked Jackson Ogden to come and share a little bit about his internship as a digital media intern. He's one of the 3 students that work with Mr. Ackerman and myself. So Jackson.
All right, hey guys, my name is Jackson Ogden. I am a senior at Liberty High School. I'm in the Career Internship Program, which is in its 2nd year now. Last year, as Dallas mentioned, there's only 1 person in it. This year it's me, Emma, and a guy that's not here today, Danny. Basically what we do every day is we go and cover stories throughout Liberty. I mean, we're trying to become broadcasting majors. We're trying to cover stories you see on the news. We put together a segment every single week that goes on YouTube, pushes out to Facebook. Every LPS family can see so they know what's going on, everything that to look forward to, and we just try to push out news. It's been very beneficial for me, I can speak for. I came in kind of more the sports side, just wanting to do sporting stuff, because I mean, that's my main hobby. I love sports. But having this internship, I've really gotten to do other things with journalism, meet other people, do other stories, and I really feel like that's been beneficial to me, because it's stuff that I didn't really find interesting coming in, but now I kind of like enjoy doing it more. There's been a ton of things I've learned editing-wise, made a lot of mistakes, learned from it. That's what an internship's for. And I've grown really close with Emma and Danny. I feel like we're all good friends now. We knew each other before, but we really weren't this close. We've worked together really well this year. And it's only year 2 of this, but I hope it grows and continues to get better, because it's a really awesome program. And we get to stay at Liberty and work a lot of the time. We don't have to go out too many times, and so it's really awesome.
So as you can see on the screen, we have someone who's doing some weed eating. That was an internship that we had, not now, of course, with all the snow and the crazy winter we have, but that's an internship we had last year for a student who worked with building and grounds. We also had HVAC, and we've had instructional technology to help with putting instructional pieces in place out in the buildings and with our STEAM bus. So we have a variety of career interns that are within our district, and it's great. Another program that we have in the Career Internship Program is through classes. And so I've asked Ryan to come today and share a little bit about his work with Mr. Sochet and the classes that they've been able to help be interns with. You can see a picture of him up on the screen. Several students from the class came over and interviewed for the internship. So Ryan, do you want me to hold this?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Ryan, and I'm a senior from Liberty High School. Last semester, I interned at Discovery Middle School, custodian service. It was a great experience, and I had a blast. I worked with some awesome people. I enjoyed it so much that I would like to possibility work as a custodian when I graduate high school. This semester, I will have the chance to do a second internship with nutrition services. I am really excited for another internship experience.
Good job. Very, very nice. Thank you. Awesome. And I know when I would see Ryan, he would be over at the Nest helping serve coffee in the mornings. So I'd ask him how his internship is, and he would say, "It's awesome. I love it." And I know they loved him too from custodial services, so thank you. Awesome. So how do students sign up for this? Same with all of our programs. There's an application process through the counseling departments at each of the high schools. They need to talk to their counselor about it because all of these programs, they need to be on track to graduate. So they need to make sure that it fits in their schedule, and there's sometimes some personalization there that we work on to make sure that we can provide that for students. So the first thing is to contact your counselor and find out what is available. New program that we're starting this next year is a regional internship. The career internship program was through Liberty Public Schools, but the regional internship program is partnering with outside entities to provide an internship that's not quite as long as a Northland CAPS internship, but still have some opportunities to be able to get off campus for about an hour and a half a day. So these two entities, the Liberty Area Chamber of Commerce and Liberty Parks and Rec, will host a couple of the internships, but it's growing. So this is not a final slide yet, and we hope that it continues to grow as well. The new program that we started this year is KC Tech. So KC Tech is a 2-year training program in conjunction with Metropolitan Community Colleges and LMV Magna Automotive Systems to earn a high school diploma at the same time that they're receiving certification in automobile and robotics and systems technologies. So at this time, I would like to have one of our pioneer students, Devonte Harros, come up and tell a little bit about what KC Tech is.
Hi, my name is Devonte. I am a senior at Liberty High School, and what we're doing at the KC Tech Academy is that we take time out of our day to go to this to our site, and we do some classwork, some book work. We're learning the electrical theory. We're learning electric motor controls, and what we do is we take our book work and we apply it to we have lab days, and we apply them, and we wire up diagrams that are drawn out for us. And personally, I like this program a lot because I've grown with the small class that we have. We have about 4 students, and we've gone pretty far, and we're going pretty close to each other, and it's a lot of fun.
Very good. Thank you. So this program is growing, and both of our counseling departments are currently taking applications for this program for next year, so help spread the word. This is an amazing program that we're really proud of to be able to partner with industry on. The next one is another program that is housed at Magna LMV. It's called Employee-Based Transition Training. And so we have some students who have applied for that program as well as 5th-year seniors to be able to learn a little bit more about the industry. So they may graduate on IEP goals, but they have been working at Magna this whole year. And so I have a video right now that I'd like to share with you. And the video was produced from our digital media interns. So,
located just outside Liberty, Magna International is a company that supplies and manufactures automobile parts. Recently, I had the privilege to catch up with 5th-year senior Haley Bray to discuss her time at Magna and what her everyday life looks like.
My name is Haley Bray, and I'm 19, and I graduated from Liberty High School, and I'm in EPTZ program.
And although there are some challenges, Haley expresses her love for this job here at Magna.
I really do love it. I come in every single day and get to class, and I get my steel-toe shoes on. Then I come back to class at 1:30, and then I sign out, and then I leave at 2:15.
Haley talks about her everyday life in a more specific way here, as she talks about what she individually does every day.
I work on the RW48 GM side. I put parts on conveyor belts, and my partner, Diana, she helps me. And the robot welds the parts, and then I do the same thing over again.
Reporting for Liberty Public Schools, this has been Emma Cronin and Jackson Ogden.
let's give all of them a round of applause. This is an awesome program that we started this year as well, and we want to thank Magna for opening their doors in so many different ways to partner with Liberty Public Schools. They have just done so much to help us for opportunities for our students. I love technology when it works. And there we are. So today what I would like to do is invite one of our partners with Magna to come up and share a little bit about their reflection on the partnership with Liberty Public Schools. So at this time I'll invite Chris Hinman, who is the General Manager for LMV Automotive Systems and Magna.
All right, thank you, Colleen. I don't know, those were all great speeches, so I don't know how much I can really add, but thank you for inviting us today. LMV is very excited to be a part of Liberty Schools and, of course, continued education with the kids in local high schools. So my name is Chris Hinman. I'm the General Manager at LMV Automotive. We are a part of Magna International. For those that don't know, Magna International is the largest automotive supplier in North America, third largest in the world. So great opportunities, great company. When we moved here in 2013, we had a huge problem that we didn't expect. Number one, we couldn't hire all the skilled trades that we needed to run our company, and even some of the labor issues we had in the surrounding community was very challenging for us. So we ran into a lot of roadblocks, a lot of people that said, no, you can't do it. But Liberty Schools actually stepped up and were helping us as part of the catalyst to make a change with the resources and skilled trades for the plant. So that was very exciting. With LMV, you know, the first program I really jumped into was Northland Caps, which is, I think we're going into year 3 now with that program for advanced manufacturing. So as an adult running an automotive factory of 650 people, you know, when you see 80 high school kids walk through the plant during the day, that's pretty exciting, right? And we're on year 3. We've actually hired 5 of those students that graduated high school over the last 2 years. They are now in our skilled trades department. So they work on robotics, automation, welding, several different applications, and we're paying for their school through an apprenticeship to MCC. So essentially, kids getting right out of high school through Northland Caps are getting 4 years of education, 0 cost, and going to make fabulous money at that age coming out of high school, money that I never saw for several years, and probably most of us, right? But the key is 0 debt, and the young adults coming out of that program are in some cases running circles around people that have been in that industry for several years. So it's really exciting. So it's a great program. We plan on always being a part of Northland Caps. Our home is theirs, and we look forward to the continued growth. Next, as Colleen pointed out, we started KC Tech, so kind of a next step. Northland Caps is great, but how can we prepare the kids before they get out of high school to already have that jump start in 2 years of that education? Again, a lot of people said, no, we can't do it. Liberty Schools was one of the partners with Jeremy Tucker as well that said, yes, we can, and we'll help you. So in a matter of 1 to 2 months, we put a program together with MCC and essentially became KC Tech. So juniors and seniors, if accepted through enrollment, will go through the program. I think there's 4 kids in the program this year for second semester that we just started. 3 are from Liberty, so that's great. They will, at no cost, earn a 2-year certificate towards an associate's degree through the program. So when they graduate high school, they'll have their diploma and the 2-year certificate towards associate's degree through MCC. So how can you get more prepared than that, than with that dual diploma, right? So the KC Tech has turned into a nonprofit, so we're expanding and we're bringing in other community leaders, industry leaders. We're going to be greedy and hire as many people as we can, but it's also going to be a part of Kansas City, so other industries, even our competitors, have the opportunity to work with those kids and offer them full-time employment after they graduate. So it's really, really exciting. Great program. At the same time we started KC Tech, we started the EBTT program, again, with superb, great help from Liberty Schools. So it was a busy summer for us last year. But with the EBTT, we started with 3 kids, and you always start programs with X amount of kids, and you always have a few drop out or move on to something else. So we started with 3. We still have 3 this year. All 3 are wanting to go full-time as employees. So when you see Haley in the video, you know, doing that interview, when she started there, she wouldn't talk to very many people. She was very shy and reserved. And so, okay, here's 650 people you can work with, and they've done great. So we're in transition now of how we take those 3 students to a full-time employment opportunity, and they'll have great benefits, great pay, and they'll have, you know, a better way of life going forward. So we're really excited about that. So I guess in closing, the kids really said a lot, Colleen, but, you know, for the community, Liberty School has came to the table with us. Being an industry leader, everybody knows what's best for industry from the school systems, which isn't always true, right? At least from our point of view, Liberty has really stepped up and helped us knock down barriers and is a continued partner in anything that we get involved with. So it's our pleasure to be a part of it and give back to the community. And the important thing is securing that next generation of kids going into the workforce. And, you know, there's opportunities to get there with 0 debt or not even a 4-year degree, right? There's a lot of opportunities, and I think all of these programs are helping show that to the families, the counselors, the teachers, and the different organizations. So thank you very much for letting us be a part of it today.
Thank you, Chris. Chris is, or LMV is a very important community partner for us, but Liberty Public Schools has many community partners. And I wish I could highlight them all today, but the list is always expanding because there's more opportunities coming for students all the time, and we appreciate businesses opening up their doors to be able to talk about how we can do that. And sometimes it's not as hard as it seems. So. We also have another program within Liberty Public Schools. It's called Job Shadowing. And we've had several students over the course of 4 years who have taken advantage of that. That's for a lot of our high school students who want to find out and just get a quick experience with someone in a career field. Could be an hour, could be 2 hours. Most of our students like to job shadow on days where there's no school. Seems like we've had a lot of that lately. But they have an experience to find out if this is something they want to learn a little bit more about, or what are some courses that I need to take to maybe deepen what I need to learn before I graduate from high school. So the job shadowing program, once again, the applications are in the counselor's office, and I meet with students once a week at both high schools, and then we get the job shadowing set up. There you go. We have many programs within our school district that are just amazing. And one program that we're going to highlight a little bit today is Project Lead the Way. We have programs for biomedical science, computer engineering, and computer science and engineering. So today I've asked Jordan to come and talk a little bit about her experience with the bioscience program in Project Lead the Way, but then also with another organization.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm from Liberty North, and Project Lead the Way is more of like traditional classes that you guys take within the high school. It starts out with you like doing more hands-on activities. So that middle picture is what you do in the very first class. You have to solve a mystery throughout the entire year, so you learn about different diseases and how this murder took place. And then as you continue to grow throughout the classes, you do more research-based kind of activities. And so we did autopsies in the last class, so we did an autopsy on a pig. So those are what these other two pictures are. And then with that, it just kind of helps you set up those science bases that you guys need before you go to college. And then HOSA, which is Health Occupation Students of America, is a club that we have at the high school, which is supported by Project Lead the Way because it allows for like the career readiness. It connects you guys with like professionals out in the field. We do a lot of volunteering within the medical field, and it's a really good program if you really know what you want to do.
Yeah. Great job, thank you. HOST has been in existence for several years now, and they've just gone on to do so many community service projects. I just can't say enough about them because their leadership in HOSA has been great, and we're excited about what it can also provide for our community with some of that networking as well. We have a new program. You've heard me say that several times, but a new program is starting next year thanks to the help of Dr. Beth Heidi, an early college program, which is available to juniors and seniors who want to start their associate's degree while yet in high school. Again, on track to graduate, but they would be able to go to Maple Woods for part of their day to take courses on campus. Applications are being taken for that program right now as well, so we're looking forward to next year and can have some information about how that early college program is working. But thanks to so many people who have helped to make that possible for our students next year. Here's just a smattering of some of the events that we've had this year. A couple weeks ago, luckily there was no snow day. We had a job career fair called Shadow Search Day for all of our 7th graders. That's an annual event for students to find out a little bit more about what different careers there are. The reason it's for 7th graders is because in 8th grade they start making their high school plans and deciding what it is that they want to take, what courses. So it provides them an exposure for that. We had over 100 people that came in and helped to provide information for our students that day. So very much a community event. And some upcoming events. You can look forward to a College Career Week at both of our high schools on April 15th through the 18th with different activities that will be happening to hear about different types of careers within the high schools. We have an event called Future Finance there in the middle. That is a financial literacy reality simulation for all of our juniors. We had a financial literacy simulation this fall at Liberty North, so this in March 5th we will be at Liberty High School. Students will take on being a 26-year-old and what finances they need to learn about: insurance, transportation, housing, shopping, multiple different things, childcare possibly. So it's a reality simulation about how to balance finances. If anyone is interested in being a part of that volunteer day, we're taking volunteers for that day as well. At the top, we are also hosting an electronics recycling event on March 30th. That's a Saturday. So any electronics that you are wanting to get rid of, that will be in the parking lot at Liberty High School in conjunction with the City of Liberty. The City of Liberty has hazmat recycling in the fall, so we partner with the City of Liberty for a recycling event in the spring for electronics. And then on March 8th, we have a job fair for all of our high school students. It is at Liberty North, and students from Liberty High School will come over for that as well. So any summer jobs that students are interested in, they can bring their resume and meet with potential employers on that day. And that is it. So thank you for your attention today, but really let's give a huge round of applause for all of our guests. Really appreciate you.
Dr. Tucker wanted me to pass along to the audience his apologies for not being here today. He's actually out of town the next couple of days, but we'll be back again, as I mentioned, coming up in April. Just want to again thank everyone for being with us here this morning. And again, we look forward to seeing you on, those that can make it, of course, on Thursday, April the 18th. And then before we wrap up, I want to also recognize Danny Johnston, our third intern in working with Colleen and I. Danny, you've probably seen him do some TV segments. Danny will be available for autographs later. Yeah, we want to also let you know that today's presentation, great information, obviously. We want to let you know that this is available on our district YouTube page. We'll also have it posted on Facebook, likely later today. Appreciate Jeff Nolden, Darren Whitley working behind the wall in the back to get this recorded, and I know a lot of people enjoy watching this in the future. So with that, have a good rest of the day, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody back here in April. Thanks.